Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. And as Riyad Mahrez leaves Manchester City, one door is closed, boom, but will another one open for Josko GVARDIOL coming to Manchester City? On this review video, we have some news on Josko GVARDIOL, but before we start, please, guys, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. 65% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so if only a small percentage of them people did subscribe, it'd mean the world to me, guys, so please subscribe, leave your comments down below. Let's get started with Bayern Munich executives are flying to London for a new round of talks with Tottenham over an £86 million deal for England forward Harry Kane, who turns 30 on Friday. However, PSG also believe they are in the mix to sign Kane from Tottenham if Tottenham decide to sell. £86 million, guys. The big question mark here is, will that be enough money for Tottenham Hotspur to sell Harry Kane? He does only have 1 year left on his contract. It's not an English club, so they might just be like, yeah, okay, take the money. But £86 million, in my personal opinion, is still cheap. So will they hold out for a little bit more? We'll have to wait and see. Manchester United are continuing to hold talks with Fiorentina over Morocco midfielder Sofiane Amrabat where they work on moving 30-year-old Brazilian Fred out of the football club. So United getting closer and closer to this Amrabat deal. I do think this is going to go ahead and Fred going out of the football club. But look at this, guys. Here we go. Leipzig are ready to set a deadline of the 12th of August when they play in the German Super Cup for Manchester City to complete a move for Croatia defender Josko GVARDIOL. That's from the Daily Mail. I have absolutely no problems with this, you know what I mean? This is what I've been saying about Bernardo Silva. City should set a deadline for Bernardo Silva. Leipzig are just doing the same for GVARDIOL. No City fans should be moaning about Leipzig putting a deadline on this deal. If City want the player, they have to get this deal done. Leipzig don't want to be dragging this deal out. They don't want the deal to go on until the transfer deadline day. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They want to get the money in. They want to be reinvesting in that. The manager wants to know what's going on with his squad. He wants to know who he's going to be playing at centre-back in replacement of GVARDIOL. So no problems with this from Leipzig. Manchester City now just need to stump up the cash, get this payment structure and bonuses sorted out, and then we can get on it. Nigeria striker Victor Osimhen is in talks with Napoli about extending his contract with the Italian champions. That's from Sky Sports Italia. He's only 24 years old. If he continues as he did last year and scores all these goals, he will eventually get a move. I would imagine that this deal is going to have some sort of release clause, maybe 120, 130, 140 million, something like that. And obviously, if he has another season like he did last year, surely a big team is going to come in for Victor Osimhen. Chelsea have suffered a blow in the transfer market with 29-year-old Argentina forward Paulo Dybala set to sign a new contract with Roma. We heard that yesterday. Looks like that is going ahead and he is going to sign that new contract. Bayern Munich are interested in Brentford Spain goalkeeper David Raya and 32-year-old compatriot David De Gea, who is a free agent after leaving Manchester United. Yeah, again, we've seen that yesterday. So another source here saying that Bayern Munich are interested in David Raya. But obviously, David De Gea is available on a free transfer. But will he be going to Saudi Arabia? Maybe he's just assessing his options and maybe not signing a contract with anyone just yet. He's just waiting. Italian midfielder Marco Verratti is close to completing a move to Al Hilal from PSG. I've seen a very, very strange reaction to this. You know my sort of opinion on the Saudi Arabian situation is sort of a little bit contrarian, a little bit different to everybody else. Everybody else seems to be moaning about it, worried about football. And everyone, when they've seen this Marco Verratti's going to Saudi, everyone sort of lost the shit. Oh my God, this is a serious thing now. Verratti's going. He's 30 years old. You know what I mean? He's not in his prime. He's 30 years old, so I'm not entirely sure why there was that reaction on Twitter and social media about Verratti joining the Saudi Arabian club. Very, very strange. Ajax Ghana midfielder Mohamed Kudus has expressed a strong preference for joining Arsenal over Chelsea. That's from Football Transfers. And of course, that could be to do with Champions League. It could be due to the fact that Arsenal, of course, had a great season last year. Maybe it's because Arteta's there and he's got a good history of working with young players. But then again, so has Pochettino. So not sure why. Chelsea have had a bid worth up to £24 million rejected for Montpellier's 20-year-old French striker Elia Wahi. That's from the Evening Standard. And the Blues are considering making a move for Southampton's 19-year-old Belgian midfielder Romeo Lavia after their £80 million bid for Brighton and Ecuador midfielder Moises Caicedo was rejected. This is absolutely incredible scenes, and this is really where I want your thoughts on this one today. £80 million, right, for Moises Caicedo after he's played, what, a year and a half in the Premier League, whatever it is. I mean, the question mark is, people talk about the inflation in the transfer values. Whose fault is it? Is it the clubs who are spending the money for spending the money and therefore inflating the values? Or is it the selling clubs for clearly rejecting what is by far a more than reasonable offer. More than reasonable. He's not worth anywhere near 80 million. But if I know they're fully entitled to do that as well, by the way. It's their player. He's under contract. They can reject it. They don't have to sell him at all. If they want to sell him for 150, that's their sort of prerogative. But, you know, people then, the fans of them clubs then can't start moaning that, oh, Chelsea are spending this money, City are spending this money, therefore inflating the transfer market, because they're only spending the money because the selling clubs are massively inflating the value. So where are you on this, guys? You know what I mean? Where do we go with transfers? Because it just seems to me like this is a never-ending spiral, and it's just going to get worse and worse. Fulham have made a bid to sign Chelsea's English winger Callum Hudson-Odoi for £4 million. £4 million. That's absolutely incredible. I'm shocked, to be honest. I tweeted about this. I was that shocked. I'm shocked that no other club has come in for him, because he's only 22, still got loads of development in him, and for £4 million, guys, surely this is worth a gamble. Surely this is worth a gamble. Again, let me know what you think. Former Everton midfielder James Rodriguez is set to join his 10th club, with the 31-year-old close to moving to Sao Paulo on a free transfer. That's from the Sun. Yeah, his career's not really gone the way we all expected after the World Cup. Former Aston Villa midfielder Ayaan Rahiki is set to sign in a deal with Leicester City. And finally, French club Lyon have asked Southampton about the availability of Croatia centre-back Duje Kalakar. That's from the Daily Mail. You've got, obviously here, Henderson has joined his Saudi Arabian club Lund Ahoy. Striker Light Eric will get Rasmus on board. No, I can't read. Some cricket news. And some more cricket news. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, if you've liked this video, do me the massive favour, yeah? Smash a like on it. It really helps push the videos. Make sure you subscribe. Again, 65% of people who watch the videos are not subscribed. It'd mean the world to me if you did subscribe to the channel. And people, I will see you tomorrow. See you later.